I wanted to finish today with the Betty Erickson trance for self-hypnosis. So Betty, apparently when people used to ask Milton about self-hypnosis and how to do self-hypnosis, he would say, well, my wife Betty has an excellent way of inducing self-hypnosis. He'd say, Betty, would you come on in and show them? And Betty would come in. And I wrote up these instructions a while ago. I say some people are able to do this easily the first time they give it a try, while others need to practice a few times before it becomes easy. So I'll run through the steps first. Step one is sit somewhere comfortable and fix your attention on something that's easy to look at. And for instance, a crystal hanging at eye level. Or I find that actually any corner in a room where there's like an edge and a corner is a useful thing to focus on. But something that's at or above eye level. Okay? Then give your unconscious a time and a safety instruction. For instance, I want you to go into hypnosis for 15 minutes and awaken feeling relaxed and refreshed. If you need to come out of hypnosis for any reason, you'll do so fully alert with all your resources available to you. Okay, so this is what we referred to earlier, the safety instruction. So you can go into a hypnotic state when you're by yourself, but you'll come out if you need to for any reason. Then, and here's the interesting thing, is you make 3 statements about what you can see, 3 statements about what you can hear, and 3 statements about what you can feel. Then 2, then 1. And while you're doing this, you can allow some of the statements to be about what's going on the outside and some to be going on about what's going on the inside. Now, what I've said here is as you start to practice this more and more, you'll find that it starts to get streamlined and you don't have to go all the way through the sequence to go into a trance. Because this sequence is just a ritual, you could say. And what you'll find is, just like with the thumb stare these days, I don't even have to lift my thumb up. I just kind of go, oh yeah. And that's about it, because I'm used to doing it. At this point, you can give your unconscious a full set of instructions for what you would like to happen as a result of the trance. Now, my personal recommendation is choose one thing. So either the one thing being, I want to go into a trance to, often if I'm doing a day's training, I'll say, I want to go into a trance for 15 minutes to prepare me to help create a great experience for myself and for the people I'm working with today. And then I'll just leave it to my unconscious. I don't have to tell it anything else. I have no conscious awareness of what my unconscious is doing to make those preparations. I want to say that again. I have no conscious awareness of what my unconscious is doing. So I don't come out of it and go, oh, well, what am I supposed to do? What are the things that I just trust your unconscious, that those preparations have been made, that everything's in place. So for whatever you want to do, or you can say, unconscious mind, I want to go into a trance for 15 minutes to work on something that's valuable, some useful piece of work selected by you. And that's fine. So what I'd like to invite you to do is sit with your feet flat on the floor. After all, good trance subjects enjoy putting both feet flat on the floor. And I'd like you to choose some point maybe on the wall or the edge of the ceiling to fix your attention on. Maybe even a light or something, but something that's at or above eye level. And in just a moment, I'm going to invite you to join with me in going into an altered state. And I'll take care of what's going on the outside, so you can attend to what's going on the inside. Now, and what I'm going to do is invite your unconscious to choose some piece of work that's valuable for you, relating to the integration of your learnings so far, and taking those learnings and structuring them in ways that you can use them in the days, weeks, and months to come. So something relating to that. And I'm just going to say what I would say if I were taking myself into a trance. So I am aware of the color of the walls. And I am aware of the lights in the room. And I am aware of the patterns on the carpet. I am aware of the sound of the machine that just switched on. And I'm aware of the sound of some coughing. I'm aware of the sound of an internal voice. And I'm aware of the sensations of feet against the floor. And I'm aware of the sensation of the temperature of the skin on my hands. And I'm aware of certain sensations of relaxation somewhere in the body. And I'm aware of the curtains in the room. And I'm aware of certain images coming to mind. And I'm aware of the sound of footsteps and a door opening. And I'm aware of certain sounds on the inside. I'm aware of certain tensions and relaxations in the body. I'm aware of a feeling of relaxing in certain parts of the body. I'm aware of the blinking, the closing of eyes. And I'm aware of the sound of my voice. I'm aware of the feeling of relaxing. And as you continue to allow this process of relaxation, of turning your attention to the inside, you can allow yourself to feel comfortable in the knowledge that you have a conscious mind and you also have your unconscious mind. And your conscious mind is very powerful, and your unconscious also makes changes in a variety of ways. So you can feel comfortable in the knowledge that your unconscious has been listening and watching and processing each moment of this weekend so far. And as you sit here listening to me, you can trust your unconscious to continue the process of reviewing and revising all your learnings on this program so far. And thinking of the ways in which you can use what you're learning in the days, weeks, and months to come. And I'm going to invite you just to trust your unconscious, to engage fully in this process in whatever way is meaningful for you. This weekend we've done the card exercise. We've done various reviews and connections and integrations. We've explored the ideas of meaning making and reframing. We've done slow motion coaching. We've played with timelines and change history. and a variety of other things. So as you continue to allow yourself to engage in this process more and more fully, you can feel good about the fact that you're learning more than you think, and your thinking is capable of expanding and extending in a variety of ways. It's all about shaping and directing the meaning-making process. So as you continue to process, I'd like your unconscious to choose an appropriate time to pause this process of integration for now, to bring it to a sense of completion for the time being, comfortable in the knowledge that it can continue as you sleep and dream tonight. And at some point in the next little while, I'd like your unconscious to bring you back to the here and now, only once it has found a feeling of exhilaration and anticipation appropriate for preparing you for a wonderful evening of fun and enjoyment. And you will not come back to the here and now until your unconscious signals that it's time to do so, by allowing you to become aware that you're taking a longer, deeper breath and starting to notice that sense of exhilaration growing and intensifying and preparing you for a most enjoyable evening and for some more wonderful learnings tomorrow. Thank you as ever for your attention.